For me, I came to Kasuda really looking to find ways to deal with my anxieties and depression. I've been to therapists before, and in all honesty, a lot of it really never seemed to help. It seemed to be more of a band-aid work. But with Kasuda, she takes a really practical and pragmatic approach. She gives you tools through the Enneagram system and through her own experiences working with people on how to really deal with life's roller coaster, which is inevitable for all of us. And for me, the most beneficial part of working with Kasuda is just having the ability and the tools to control, for me, my monkey mind, which is just my mind kind of creating these narratives that then cause me so much anxiety. So before really working with her, I would seemingly have these thoughts and these anxieties, and I would spend so long just trying to figure out why, like what is wrong. Now I really know that a lot of it is just my pattern and my way of dealing with life's anxieties. I can't even express how reassuring it is and how much safer in myself I feel. I no longer feel like my mind is this thing that just controls me, but now I feel like I know how to take care of myself and how to identify things that will trigger my anxieties and how to just really feel what those are for me and how to deal with them. And I really can't imagine having learned that without Kasuda. This kind of thinking I've learned to apply to some really difficult situations recently in terms of much bigger anxieties in life, like dealing with loss and grief and relationships has been incredibly helpful, and job changes and family changes, to just see that my pattern often creates a narrative that makes me feel more anxious. And to really have that control back has been so freeing and so reassuring. And I can't thank Yosuda enough. And I am continuing to work with her because there's still so much to learn. And she's also just a wonderful human being in general and so compassionate and kind and patient. And I just really, really enjoy working with her and want everyone in the world to work with her.
And I've been working with Kes for about 9 months. She has an incredible sense of calmness that she brings to any discussion around mindfulness and teaching. She's very compassionate and easy to talk to and really understands at a very deep level how personality affects our daily lives. And she's able to teach in very profound ways and how things can be made better for each of us, and is incredibly intuitive about her knowledge of mindfulness and how it affects us and how it can be used to make us all stronger, better people. The goal I had was to learn more about myself, and Kes introduced me to some personality studies of the Enneagram and mindfulness that allowed me to understand more about characteristics of myself that I wasn't totally aware of. One of those characteristics is how I dealt with pain or frustration or anything that I didn't want to deal with. And basically was that I like to run away. And I didn't really fully comprehend that until through her education I learned much more about that. And as a result, I've been able to learn that now it's not required that I run away, that I learn how to live within my constraints and understand that it's okay to have pain or frustration in your life and that you can deal with it effectively. It's been a great exposure to me to learn, gain full awareness of what's possible within me. And yoga, I thought, was just exercise. I wasn't aware before having met Kes that yoga was actually a part of mindfulness practice where you get in touch with your body sensations and understand that your body is telling you things. And through practicing yoga, you become much more attuned to what your body sensations are. And you also get the health benefits as well, becoming more agile. In fact, now I don't even need to be doing the yoga in the moment, and I can just close my eyes and I can feel at a deeper level what's going on.
I've known Kes for 3 years, and I found her to be a very special person. She has deep expertise in several related fields, and she has so much experience that she knows how to weave those things together into a program that's fully customized to meet my needs. At every session we do mindfulness meditation, and we use it as a transition from one part of the session to the next. She will guide me with some breathing activities that help me to be calm but alert and focused. And then we sit in awareness of what's happening in our minds, what's happening with our bodies, and what's happening in our environment and how we merge with that environment. And it really gives me some clarity so that whatever we're doing next, I can give it my full attention. Sometimes I come in with a physical problem, maybe my back, for example. Several times I've come in with my back stiff, and Kes will guide me with mindfulness yoga. And she never pushes me farther than I need to go. And when the session is finished, I'm just amazed at how much better I feel. Kes also uses the Enneagram in an interesting way. She uses it to explore not only my own habits and tendencies and needs, but to give myself empathy for being who I am. And similarly, with the people in my life, not only my family and my friends, but people I encounter every day, to sort of see them and realize that they may have different perspectives on things, and to be more patient with them and accept them as they are and have empathy. So Kes is a very gentle person, and she is unconditionally accepting. When I'm with her, I feel as if I'm exploring and discovering new ideas, not being taught. I really value my sessions with her. I have benefited from them immeasurably.
I met Kes about a year ago. This is a practice that she has developed for many, many, many years. And when you see her and talk to her, you can see that she not only teaches the practice, she also lives it. She's a very peaceful, kind, compassionate human being. I first started practicing yoga with her. Over the months, my mobility has gotten better. My ability to stand on one foot, doing tree postures, all this has increased because my mind and my body were being connected because she uses mindfulness in her practice. She also introduced me to the Enneagram. It has helped me be able to see myself better, how people see me, and also how I understand other people. So it helps facilitate better communication, which leads to less stress, anxiety, and feelings of well-being. So putting together the yoga, the mindfulness, and the Enneagram has helped me tremendously. Kes is an extremely knowledgeable teacher. She developed this program throughout her whole life. So she's been practicing this for 30 years or more. And you can tell she knows what she's doing, and she practices what she preaches, and she cares about the people she passes on this information.